Hey, I have a little bit of errands to do, but before I do them, I wanted to do a book review. It was The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I was trying to read it where it's like mirrored on the why was I doing that? It was The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Susan Collins. This is the fourth book in the Hunger Games series. I would say that this is more of a prequel. You know, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. Those are all in one storyline, right? And then this is kind of like a prequel where we see the origins of Coriolanus Snow. In the first three books, he's the president. He is the antagonist in the story, right? And so we get to see his background. We get to see where did all that villainous energy, where did that all come from? Also, we get to see a love interest named Lucy Gray, and we get to see, how does she play a role in what he eventually does to the games that we see in the first three books, right? Without giving any spoilers, I would say that this book is great background for the fan of the Hunger Games series. Now, would I recommend reading this book before reading the trilogy? No, because there's too much information that you need to have from the trilogy, right, that you need to go into this book. I'm pretty late to the bandwagon. I'm pretty late, but I don't know. Maybe you need to hear this. Just go at your own pace. You don't have to do stuff with everybody else. Anyway, comparing this book to the previous three, a 3.5 star. It was interesting seeing, Coriolanus Snow, getting into his mind and his motives, learning more about how the Hunger Games, how were they before they got more extravagant. I mean, throughout it, I was kind of cringing at the thoughts and emotions of Coriolanus throughout the book. So it was a harder read for me. I just felt like it wasn't as interesting, but it was still good. It was still Hunger Games. It was still Susan Collins. If you're a fan of her and this series, you will like this. But yeah, those are my thoughts, just my thoughts. Again, I give this a 3.5 stars out of 5. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next video.